I would like to ask, Psalm chapter 1 begins with, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." My wife and I have received counsel from many people over the years, many of them Christians, some of them not so much. And I found that some of the counsel that Christians give is worse than the counsel that is presented by those who are not so much. Would you comment about where this begins and ends, please?
Dale, the quick one is this: it's a progression, and in all the wisdom literature, there's parallelism and progression. If you look at Psalm 1, you notice the three stages that are there. It isn't just the first part that you read, but it goes on.
Walk, stand.
Yeah, and so there's this progressive. It's first you listen to him briefly, then you stand, and then finally you sit and you welcome it in. And basically it's a contrast. So the walk, stand, and sit with the ungodly is a contrast to the way of the Lord and the word of the Lord, and his delight is in the law of the Lord. And so what it's saying is that your counselors, it's all right to get as many counselors as you want, but watch out that your prime mover is not the changeless, the law of the Lord. So the only thing it says not to get from unbelievers is partnership. You're not supposed to be unequally yoked with them. But we are not supposed to allow the counselors whose counsel is ungodly. In other words, when a counselor opposes the revealed law of the Lord. Now remember, God doesn't really talk about derivatives, for example, in the financial market. You know what I mean? There's lots of things that the Bible's not exhaustive. But whenever God has weighed in on anything, for example, like nowadays, this whole anti-capital punishment, because Oklahoma botched one injection thing, capital punishment is bad. The ungodly will always say stuff like that. And we say, it's wrong to botch one lethal injection. But God invented capital punishment.